good evening. This is Lynn with Little Fit Nursery. Well, I guess when you watch this, it'll be morning time. I'm here in my Christmas PJs. I have these like Disney PJs with Minnie Mouse on them, and my kids actually have matching ones as well. My hubby has matching pair also. These are actually the PJs from last year, and I thought about buying my kids the Disney PJs this year, but I feel like I can probably get like one more year of wear off of last year's PJs. So I'm just going to do that and not buy Christmas PJs for this year, and then probably get some new ones for them next year. Anyway, I'm digressing, getting off topic. I am here with Maggie, and I wanted to do a video with her because I was kind of excited when I saw that, I follow Andrea Arcello's Facebook page, and she had posted a Maggie that she recently completed. And that's the thing, an edition can be sold out, but then there can be, the artist will continue to work on those babies for a long period of time to come, probably a year to 2 years. So I know that, for example, Claire Taylor has the Gabigail edition that came out in February. There will continue to be Gabigails being made and released and sent home to their mommies, and then same with Andrea working on Maggie's, Eleanor's, even some of the Maisie cloth body silicone babies, and of course my portrait baby that I'm anticipating and eagerly awaiting. So I'm sitting here, and the last update I heard from Andrea was that she has finished rooting her, but she just needs to trim her, and then she needs to take photos. But I should get to see photos of her really, really soon, so I'm really excited. And it's not both babies that are ready. This one is the custom baby Lynn, who has the slight modification on the mouth, because I requested the mouth on Enli to just be a little bit less puckered, and then I'm an innie in terms of belly button. So the baby had an outie, so I just asked if she could make it more of an innie. So she was totally wonderful to work with in terms of making some of those changes. But I'm sitting here super anxious. I can't wait to see this baby. She is a dream baby for sure. And I have another, I'm going to share her with my mom. So, but she'll probably live with me. But anyway, it's really something I wanted to have done, and I thought it'd be fun to do in honor of my mom's 70th birthday this year. So anyway, guys, I'm here with Maggie. She's wearing the outfit you guys last saw her in, but I just can't resist. I really want to try this one outfit I got from Janie and Jack on her. It's this mint green, just because I just changed Claire and Indy into these really cute summery outfits. This is going to be a super contrast considering we're in December, but I want to change her into like one last outfit, and then my next changing video I do with Maggie, I'll put her into a Christmas outfit. So I do promise you guys that. And then I'm going to start slowly migrating everybody else to Christmas attire, but we still have quite a few days left in December, so I don't want to get everybody changed and then have nobody to change for my videos. Oh, but I do have some box opening videos coming up. I have a couple more Paradise Galleries babies that I'm expecting, and then of course my silicone baby or baby Lynn is going to be the one I'm like the most excited about. And just long awaiting. So I think this is going to be so beautiful on her. So yeah, let's go ahead and change her. And I just want to apologize to all of you guys because I have been just trying to catch up on videos. I was basically gone for a week. You guys did notice it because I had videos pre-recorded and just posting up every day while I was away. But yeah, because we were gone for Thanksgiving weekend. We went to the mountains, and oh, it was so fun. Like my Audrey just absolutely loved it. She was like so sad to leave. I've like never seen her like this, even with like, our vacations to like Disney World, for example. Like she was never like, oh, I want to live here forever. I don't want to leave. I don't know. There's something just really relaxing about being in the mountains. I think she absolutely loved roasting s'mores. Like that was just so much fun for her. So, and guys, before I change Maggie out into her next outfit. Let's just take a moment here to enjoy her in her diaper. She's just so freaking adorable. Oh, and if you guys haven't checked out Bones Reborns, I'll give him a little shout out. Yes, we have another male collector in our midst. He has Maggie. His Maggie has brown hair, and I think maybe brown eyes or blue eyes. I'm not sure, but he has the regular Maggie. That just came home and is also his first baby. But it's fun to see a male collector in our community, and he's been making a lot of videos, and I need to catch up on his videos as well. But he has Maggie, and then a little shout out to Little Lake Babies, who has Eleanor. So I've been really enjoying seeing Eleanor on her channel because I'm expecting my Eleanor, but not for a while. She's on long layaway, given that I need to pay off these 2 babies that are going to be coming home. And so as of the time of this filming, the mommy who, okay, let's go ahead and put this on her, but she's so cute with like just in her diaper. She's just one of those babies. She could like literally just lie around in her diaper and just be so cute. Yeah, this is always the nerve-wracking part, trying to dress your silicone baby. But to do it carefully, so. Aww. Oh, this fits so perfectly. This is the 0 to 3 month size. Oh, yeah, from Janie and Jack. I'm thinking I can go above. So, yeah, I don't know if you guys have just had that feeling when you're anticipating a baby and and you hear that that baby is almost all done. That is like the best feeling. But also like nerve-wracking, you know, when it's a custom. Like, do you guys ever get that feeling of like, oh my gosh, I'm excited to see what the baby looks like, but what if it's not like everything that I hoped for? It's just it's so much money to spend on something that you're not like totally 100% happy with. So I have like some slight fears about that. Oh my gosh, this is so cute on her. I can't even take it. Turn her on her side while I button her in the back. And I'll kind of lift her up and show you guys what she looks like on her back. Yeah, I'll have to enjoy her in this outfit for a little bit. Her legs are so adorable. She's a very chunky baby. So, yeah, her legs are so adorable. Aw, she's so precious. Oh my gosh, guys, I love her so much. I just love her. There's just something about silicone babies that just feels so incredibly real, just the way they feel. Oh my goodness. Sorry guys, I have to hold her just for a second. She's so darling. So here's Maggie, looking super cute. I'm trying to face her to you guys so you guys can see her little face and make sure she's showing up well on camera here. Okay, great. So anyway, yeah, so as I'm, this looks like such a contrast because she's now wearing, oh, and let me just describe this again for those of my viewers who cannot see her outfit. She is wearing a mint green, it looks like kind of a dress. It's got like kind of ruffles at the shoulders, and it's mint green with just like colorful flowers in just little bouquets. So each bouquet is like a purple flower, a pink flower, a white flower, and like little green stems, and that's just kind of scattered throughout. And then she has a diaper cover that has like little ruffles on it. So it's just very girly, very true to Janie and Jack style. Like their baby clothes are, the girl clothes are always like super feminine, and then the boy clothes are very like, it's you know, there's definitely like something kind of very proper about their clothing, like, which reminds me. So they're great for, I feel like, special occasion wear. I do occasionally get my kids some things from Janie and Jack as well, but more for like, generally for like special occasion versus everyday wear stuff. So anyway, she's looking really adorable in this. Oh, so yeah, and then my friend Nicole, who sold me my Maisie, she and I have been exchanging messages on Dolphin, and she is expecting a Maggie as well. And one of my other Dolly friends, and I won't say who, there is rumors that there may be one more Maggie spot open, so she is contemplating getting Maggie. But yeah, I mean, when you decide to get a silicone baby, it's such a huge investment. So she's been also sort of contemplating, oh, should I let go of someone in my nursery? And if so, who? And given that I'm expecting two silicone babies, and I'm also very tempted by, Jenny Lee has a new full body silicone drinking wet baby coming out who is newborn size. I'm very tempted by her, and I don't know what her pricing is going to be, given that I got the inquiry about Connor. And I'm not as attached to Connor as some of my other babies. Like he's adorable, but he's really been more of a display baby. I tend to, like, in terms of interacting and holding, I tend to really hold my silicone babies more than my reborns, but I love my reborns more on display, primarily. So anyway, so I decided to, so we're still working out the details, but she is interested in adopting him for the price that I quoted. The only issue is she is in Australia, so we just need to figure out, I have no idea what it will cost to ship him to Australia, because he is pretty darn heavy. He's a really heavy baby. So I know that when I shipped off, the Gabigail that I painted, given how heavy she was, her, shipping within the U.S. costed me $55 to have, insurance and everything. So, but it's very, very important to me to ship the safest way possible. So, anyway, but yeah, I mean, one question that I kind of thought about, and sorry to kind of get to the chat topic and be a little bit long-winded and getting to it, is just like, do you guys, what kind of a collector are you? Because I think there are sort of different kinds of reborn collectors out there. I think there are some of us who are doll collectors fundamentally, and we have just always loved dolls, and have collected dolls of all sorts. I would put myself in that category. But I think it's complicated. I don't think we all fall cleanly in one category or another. And so there are those of us who just love dolls and sort of appreciate, definitely like appreciate the art form and how amazingly beautiful these babies are. And just love to play with dolls and always have. And then I think there are also more like reborn mommies, who really mother their reborns, and they love to do role playing and love to take them out and really kind of live out that fun fantasy of pretending that the doll is real, and nothing wrong with that too. And I think that's awesome as well. I would say I'm probably more in the first category than the second, although these dolls are so real. I often, I do think of them as more than just a doll than some of my other dolls I've had in my collection, like with American Girl, for example. Even though, back when I only had American Girl dolls, I would kind of, and before I had kids, I would sort of joke like, oh, these are like my daughters, these will be like my girls, or like that I kind of ran. I didn't think that they were all like my biological children, but almost like I was like the, headmistress of a school, or I don't know, or they were foster kids or something. But so I kind of enjoyed like creating stories for them and stuff, but with these babies, because they are so realistic, it is really, really fun to play pretend, and I think this hobby really engages our sense of play, like very few hobbies do, and kind of harken us back to our childhoods in a lot of ways. And especially now that I started learning how to paint as well, I think the appreciation of the art form of reborning, and just how amazing, like the sculpting, like look at this hand of Maggie's. It's just incredible how the detail is, and and just this really adorable, you guys, I always talk about her thigh. Oh my goodness. You know, I just can't believe like how realistically she moves. But yeah, but for me, like, I think that I will always love all sorts of dolls. So this is why I still buy, Paradise Galleries, and I spilled the beans that I'm also expecting Silicone Tasha by Ashton Drake. So that's my first kind of more bigger full-size Ashton Drake baby. I've bought some of their smaller babies in the past, but never like a really big full-size one. So this will be my first experience. And so that one will be a really cool box opening to do for you guys. And I'll be excited to talk about how their silicone compares. I know it's certainly not going to compare to, my Maggie silicone, for example. But yeah, anyway, I think there are like different kinds of collectors, and I think too with regards to collectors as well, you can be a blend. You can be both of those categories, and I think that yeah, I guess I just, I really wish for all of us that, we can all bring just a lot more awareness to this hobby. I am aware, obviously, from watching some of the documentaries out there and just reading, you read people's kind of opinions about reborns on like Yahoo, like more of like general public sort of chats and stuff like that. And there are a lot of people who think that we, we collectors and artists are odd, and strange, and Stephanie was commenting on her channel that there was another channel. I have no idea who this other channel is, but was really saying some very nasty things about all of us in the community, as well as just her in general, just about reborn doll collectors and artists, and really making all of us look bad. And yeah, so I don't know. I'm glad I didn't come across that video, because it's like the Christmas holiday season. I just want to enjoy my babies, and I want to enjoy my time with my family too. So I really want to keep things, kind of in a more happy spirit right now. But anyway, but I think by being on YouTube, all of us, making our videos, educating the public about this hobby, it really does help to raise awareness. So yeah, I mean, what kind of reborn collector are you, would you say? And, if you're an artist, I'm still like so curious about the artists who don't collect for themselves, because, and whenever Melissa George like sends me home one of the customs that I make, I'm always, and Melissa, if you're watching this, I always like think to myself, how can you let this amazing baby go? Like, if I like had your skills, I would probably like have 100 babies in my house, because I wouldn't be able to let any of them go. But I now, having painted several, because I felt that way probably about the first, I don't know, 3 or 5 that I painted. Like, I was just so attached. I got so attached during the painting process that I couldn't envision myself selling those babies. But then as I kind of did it more and more, there's, I think there's the reality of like, we need to sell it in order to continue to buy the supplies, because the supplies are so expensive, the kits, the paint, all of that. But also just this feeling of like, the desire to keep the baby for me is now overshadowed by, I'm so excited for the new mommy that's going to bring that baby home. And so it is easier to let them go now, especially now too, my nursery is so full and I have so many babies. So anyway, let me show you guys. I forgot to show you guys the back. Maggie's back. She's so heavy. She's definitely 10 pounds, I believe. Or she might be 8 pounds. She might not be quite as heavy as like Emery May, but she's got like little buttons here on the back. Let me see if I can show her a little bit more up close. Okay, gotta hold her like a real baby. You can see the buttons, and here's her hair. Just show you guys her little face up close so you can see her. Yeah, and yeah, I just think she's adorable. Like, really love her. So, but yeah, Maggie is such a dream baby. Ever since I saw her like photos on Dolphin, and it was after I had been away from the hobby for a while. It was back when I was first starting to get back into collecting again, and starting to read the forums, and I was like, oh my gosh, this baby is so stunning. And my friend Nicole ended up selling 3 babies to help fund Maggie. And so, yeah, I think a lot of us, you know, when you come across that dream baby, would be willing to make some sacrifices to bring that dream baby home. But yeah, I just love her to pieces. I think she's amazing. And I have to think about Eleanor, making some choices with her. Gosh, she got some glitter on her. I don't even know where that came from. I have to make some choices about Eleanor to think about like what coloring I want for her. I think I'm going to leave Eleanor, blonde, kind of like the prototype. I really love Maggie as a blonde. So I think I'm going to have Eleanor just like she is in her prototype. And I did, by the way, I originally opted for Eleanor's tongue to be, kind of more further back, so she'd have more of an open mouth to maybe take a pacifier. But then I thought about it more, and I was like, I think I want her to be as close looking to the prototype as possible with the little tongue sticking out, because that's the version I originally fell in love with. And to be honest, I'm not really much of a pacifier person, maybe because I don't do a lot of like role plays, and I get paranoid with my silicones about the pacifier, I don't know, somehow damaging something with the mouth. So I haven't used one for Maggie or any of my other silicone babies, for example. So I don't think it's something I would really use all that much anyway, just knowing me. And I think she'll have the option for a magnet anyway. So that's good to know. But anyway, but yeah, here's Maggie. She's so freaking adorable. I just love her. Oh, she's so squishy. Yeah, and I'm really glad that I decided not to opt for the armatures for baby Lynn. I mean, I can feel them when I squeeze Maggie's arm. I mean, it doesn't take away really that much from her cuddle factor, but I can definitely tell that they're there, versus like her legs are just so buttery soft. So anyway, guys, I think I've chatted long enough. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for tuning in, and please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.